And testing. Testing. Hi there, Patch. Hi, Dak. Patch is first today. Hey, welcome back. How you guys doing today? Let's see here. Alright. So, honestly, I might not be here for long. I don't know yet. I'm under a tornado watch where I live. Oh, crap. Yeah, be careful, dude. Yeah. Yeah, be safe. Listen very closely to all your sirens or alarms and stuff. I'm really happy my book blew up. Oh, nice. That's awesome. That's really good news, actually. 64 views in a day? Nice! That's awesome. I'm happy for you. Have you posted your book in the Discord? Other than that, I'm good. How are you? I'm actually pretty good today. I'm just really happy that I'm able to stream right now. Yeah, oh, let's see here. It's been a busy day, but it's probably going to be a pretty busy week for me, honestly. But yeah, tomorrow I'm actually going to see if I can try to stream tomorrow as well, since I had to miss out on yesterday. Yes, one second. All right. Um. Oh yes, I should probably calibrate my face, huh? There we go. All right. Ad break ends in 2 minutes. Okay. So we're mostly gonna. Let's see here. Yeah, so the first hour, I'm going to see if I can do a little bit of UV mapping on one of my furnitures, and then I'm gonna start on Crimson Hall. Gonna have to leave momentarily in a bit. Dinner's almost ready. Oh, nice! Enjoy your dinner. Mom and I just made fish tacos, so that was really good. All right. So, oh, all right. So let's go ahead and transition here. Okay, how are we doing here? All right. So far, I think we're looking pretty good. I could probably adjust my height there. Okay. Oh, and I think Unity opened up finally, so that's good. Okay. Yep, and I'm all signed in. All right, so there we are. That's open. I'm gonna dock you over here. Yes. Beautiful. Inspector. Hey, Rune, BRB. All right, sounds good. All right, so yeah, this is the last place where we left out on Crimson Moon before. Yeah, let's see here. So we'll come back to this uh, later on this stream, but yeah, I'll just kind of leave this like this, and yeah, we'll come back to here. Save that. And then we'll minimize that. And yeah, we're gonna work on this guy today. because I actually figured out how to work my uh, uh, my textures. So thankfully, I think we're on our way. So yeah, this is my apothecary cabinets. This is the wood texture here. So I'll show you what I did. So UV editing. It's gonna be a little cramped over on some of these windows, but I apologize. I'll kind of show you guys what's going on here. So I've got my trim sheet over here, and on this side I've got my model. Whoop. All right. So over here, I just want to get rid of some of that UV, that little bit of that seam there. So let's see here. Oh yeah, first off, yeah, I just want to make sure this is aligned, because that's basically our center here. Whoops. Vertex center right there. Take this. Oop. And then go back to closest. Snap that over there. And then we'll snap this guy over here. And it's still not much better. Okay. Just want to see where my wireframes are at. Aha. So that's the end over there. Oh, that's why, because they're misaligned. Okay, that's a pretty big deal. Okay, that's better. And then the next ones. Hopefully this looks better. Layout. Okay, so that one is, what's going on here? Aha. This guy in the middle doesn't belong there. Instead, okay, yeah, we just have to flip these around. And then we'll slot this one over here. Get that UV island over there. GX. There we go. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm going to change this over to flat, because there we go. Little tiny seam there, but... well, at least it's correct. So we'll have a look here. Oh, I think, well, it might just be the UV seam is being caused by, like, let's see here. Let's clear sharp. No, that didn't quite do it. Okay, that's annoying, but... I do have one more method I could play with, just to make sure that we get the best out of our UV tiling. So I'm going to go down to Zen UV, checker, N. Okay, here we go. CO8, C15. Aha. Okay, CO4. And then all we have to do is just bring this guy back a little bit. Okay. Little closer. Okay, yeah, that's probably as close as I'm going to get. So now we can get rid of the texture nodes, or the checker. Ah! Ow! Hi, Mr.
Harry
Arrow.
just redeemed launch Rune.
There we go. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you.
Harry just
Oh my
redeemed
god.
hydrate.
It's been a while. Oh my gosh. I hope you're doing okay, Mr. Arrow. Is that the face tracking? Yeah, I've I got yeah, I've got the face tracking working with my iPhone. I'm using VC Face, which is yeah. So I've got the uh, I've got it all working out inside of Waterdo. There's a few blend shapes I kind of have to work out a little bit, but otherwise it's pretty good. I also was able to make a few other adjustments and modifications to my model as well. I actually was able to give my ears physics, so I had to rig them with additional bones so they can now wobble around when I talk. But yeah, there's a few other things that I still need to edit with the model, with with the hair, the eyes, and a little bit of the rim lighting. But otherwise, it's yeah, it's coming along quite nicely. Uh, yes, really fun. Um, so yeah, right now I was just playing with the new texture that I made for like a part of my apothecary pack, which yeah, so that's available on Gumroad and Booth at the moment, but I'm still waiting on approval from the Unity Asset Store. That one is still pending. Uh, that's really cool to see that you always come up with something new. Aw, thank you. Yeah, I've been working at it slowly but surely, but yeah, I'm really glad I got to learn something new uh, with that project. I'm really thankful that worked out so well. Wood, trim A. This will be interesting. All right. I've got this guy. Rotate that 90 degrees. So then we'll come out over here. Yeah, let's press slide number 2. Hotspot mapping. There. And then we'll just kind of scale it up so we can include the little pieces of wear along the sides. Hopefully this works out. It looks like there's some issues with having them... oh, I guess they're not stacked, which is... Yeah, okay, that would explain that. This one... Oh, I think I see what's going on here. So, okay. Let's actually move this down over... Yeah, let's move all of these down here, like so, to the next piece. And then we'll blow this up a little bit more. I'm not really a fan. It's just, yeah, that's a little too dense.
Harry just
Doesn't
redeemed
quite match the
breed.
texel density, but that's okay. I will take this guy, however. I'll rotate him. I will probably, let's see here, I'll probably not stick around long since it's 4:45 for me at the moment, but super happy to catch you on. How is everything so far? And breathe, good idea. Are you standing at the moment? I'm actually not. But yeah, thank you for reminding me to breathe. Yes, so, yeah, everything is going out really well. I've released my very first, my first asset pack. I have several more clients lined up, and, yeah, things are actually getting progressively better. Also, it's just, yeah, I'm learning quite a few new skills along the way as well. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm really jazzed up at the moment. Clientele and posting, I'm so proud of you. Thank you. Yeah, I have also been posting stuff to YouTube as well, mostly YouTube Shorts. But yeah, that's a lot of fun. I think the last 4 shorts that I uploaded have been about just around like 1,000 views each. So I'm actually progressing quite nicely. Things are looking good there. Yeah. Blink. That's really good numbers for first vids. Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, I'm kind of surprised at how well they're doing. They're yeah, I posted a few I posted a couple that were actually kind of like tutorials with like cool tips for like Blender, and I'm actually shocked at just how well those ones actually did. Let's pull you down here, rotate that. Actually, I want to keep that where it is because I kind of like the position for that. And these guys out here. Oh, I see where that is. Okay. I see what that's about. I'll select these guys right here. Because they look a little small back there, so I'm just going to blow those up just a little bit. And then I'm going to second guess myself. All right. But yeah, I appreciate that. How you doing, Rune? I'm doing pretty good today, actually. So far, so good. Keep up the good work. I will, Mr. Arrow. Thank you so much. Yeah, I really enjoy seeing you guys. Thank you so much, and I hope you do the same. Thank you. I'll pull this down just a wee bit. Whoa!
Hey Rune. Erie just subscribed for 6 months.
Damn,
Let's
Mr.
go.
Arrow.
Thank you.
Thank you for the tier 1 sub for 6 months. Oh my god. That's nuts, dude. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. Aw. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. That means a lot. I've been skipping some, but our time zones don't work so well. I know. It's a shame. I'm also going to see if I can do a little bit better posting VODs onto my YouTube channel as well. You probably stream the only a few hours where I'm able to sleep. I'm sorry. I'm going to... Uh-oh. Let's put that right there. I see. Yeah, let's try this. I'm going to fudge the detail a little bit here. Just going to move that aside here. Here we go. Yeah, the trim isn't really working so good there, so I'll just have to... Yeah, that would be cool. Maybe for your own little archive. Yeah, exactly. Let's see here. There is... I'm kind of struggling to figure out what I want to do with this, with these knobs here, because they're I might have to figure out something else with these drawer handles, because they're not really... They don't really fit too well with my trim sheet, so I might have to come up with a different idea for those, like maybe like a long drawer handle that you lift your hand under rather than like a knob or something. No way you can rewind streams like on YouTube? Oh, really? Is that... Huh. Is that like a new feature that just got rolled out? That's sick. I don't know if that was a thing, but as a sub you can. Oh, wow. That's new. Yeah. Actually was not aware of that. Yeah, I'll worry about those. I'll worry about those handles a little bit later. For now, let's see if I can get this guy in order. Wood trim A. All right, so let's unwrap this thing, because it won't work so good if these are stacked. So I need to kind of line these up with each other. Whoopsie. Okay, so that's all one big piece in the back there. Oh. Come on. Rotate. 180. I don't know how long that was a thing, but as a sub, you can. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's, I could have sworn that hasn't been a thing for a while. Huh. Good to know. I've been off for maybe, yeah, I remember taking most of last week off, mostly because of, let's see here. Yeah, what was happening? Oh, shoot, I forgot what... Yeah, but, oh, wait a minute. What the heck? Why are you still sideways? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, that's... Uh-huh. Well, why does that not line up? That's so strange. Oh, it's because they're upside down. Okay. I get it. They're upside down and they're backwards. Okay, let's fix that really quick. 180. Shoink. And we'll just kind of snap these together. Okay. Nice. Okay. So now, back here, I guess we could do a few different things. I guess there's a few other... Yeah, there's a few ways we could approach this. I like the idea of having them as, like, panels, like this. However... Yeah, watch this. I want to separate these two, and we'll stack these on top of each other, like this. And then the end piece of our panel will go right about down here. And let's see if we can actually make this bigger. Okay. Not bad, but I think we could do a little bit better. Yeah, let's get the 3D cursor. Bounded by 3D. Yeah. Right over here. There we go. That doesn't quite match up. Snapping. I shouldn't worry too much about this backside here because we'll barely be able to see it. But if anything, I really should be more worried about this front bit here. Oops. Vertex. Like this. All right. Let's split that selection off here. Stitch that up here. I'm honestly more worried about the sides. Just for the heck of it, let's see what this yields us. No, I don't like that. Okay. Yeah, that feels more natural to it. That just feels more natural. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think this part... Yeah, this is the last part I need to fix up here. Yeah, because that was a little inconsistent. Everything else looks okay. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that top... the top part of our table looks pretty... it looks pretty consistent with the side. So yeah, that was what I was worried about for the most part. So let's take this siding here. I'm gonna hide this guy on the top. Yeah, the top and the bottom. We'll hide those. And then we'll... let's unwrap this. Quadrify. And we'll kind of... We'll stitch this up. How we doing? Hey, welcome back, Dak, dude. How was dinner? There we go. Move that aside. Oh, shoot. I'm about to sneeze. Hold on. I hate that feeling, the calm before the sneeze, but I know it's coming. I hate that. Really good. Spaghetti. Nice. I like spaghetti. Oh, turn off sync selection. That would help us there. GY. Boop. There. Take this. Just want to make sure all of these are stitched together. Whoops. Okay. I come with news for you. What's up? What's going on? Everything all right? Let's see here. Sculpting, UV editing. All right, so that looks like it's all stitched up. Let's bring back the wood board. Okay. I got a side gig with an indie group doing concept art for them. Holy shit! Nice! That's awesome! That sounds really fun. Like for 2D drawing, so for a small startup group. Nice! How cool! I'm proud of you. I love that. They're working on a VR MMO in VR chat. Wow! Oh shit! That's crazy. Is it separate from Project... I don't know how much you're allowed to tell us, but yeah, that's really cool. I love that for you. Good job. Oh, shoot. Okay. There's like a better way I could... There's actually a better way I could UV map this thing because it's not quite... it's not quite lining up with the rest of the wood wood fibers here, which is not very good. So let's try it this. Let's try it this way. I want to hide this bottom part here because we won't really need that for what I'm about to do here. I'm going to unmark those edges, and then we're going to unwrap it like this. I'm going to see if I can actually keep the seams along here. So I'll unmark those. Unwrap. I mentioned you and their interest in possibly interviewing you if that's something you want to do. They currently only have one modeler. Oh, wow. Okay. That's interesting. Wow. Is this like a volunteer position or is it paid? Oh, wow. Damn. That's nuts. Yeah. Let's see here. They pay every 3 months. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. I guess it's probably per. Okay, I'd have some questions about that. I guess they must be like a crowdfunded thing. That's interesting. 540 every 3 months. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to look them up. That sounds really cool. Nice. Put that here. Yeah, I'm just kind of fixing up the distortion on these vertices here. That's better. Bring this back. Let's put that to plank 1. Actually, no. How about plank 3? That's what I... Come on. Huh, alright. Fit to trim. There it is. Okay. How are we looking? Okay, that's a little better. G1. All right. Not too bad. Yeah, that'll look way better with the rim lighting attached to it, but so far it's looking promising. Can I send you an invite to their Discord? Sure. Yeah, please. Yeah, I would love that. And Sharky's here. Yay! Hi, Sharky. All right. Yeah, this weekend I actually really need to hop on VR chat for a couple of other things. Like I needed to let's see here. I actually had I did have a talk with 4K, so it looks like I might have landed another client there, so that's really exciting. But I'll only be able to get to work on his stuff only after after I finish up a few other projects. So he's in the queue, which is really nice. But yeah, I'm gonna rotate this. Let's see here. 1 second. Shading. World. Sun size. Intensity. Yeah, let's bring that up to like 2 or... How about 2? Let's see here. 3. Okay, there we go. Now that's a little brighter. A little washed out with the lighting, but at least now I can see with the dark textures. I actually really need to step back. I actually really need to step the saturation back just a little bit. But otherwise, it's looking pretty good. Nice! Let's see if I can make that little part. I don't really like how the wood board ends right there. Let's see if I can make that a little bit nicer. 2D cursor. How about... let's dial that back over here. Because I want to end that on this little spot down here. And then I want to separate these guys. Come on. There we go. Oh. Is this your new texture? This is. Wow, sorry I glitched out of signal for a bit. Welcome back. Hey, welcome back, Dak dude. Sorry about the signal. Hopefully everything's better now. Oops. Okay. That's a little nicer. It's not perfect, but it's better. I'm not really concerned about what's going on back here on the back side of the of the desk, but yeah, I'm really more concerned about how this guy looks along the front. A bit, but you buffer from time to time because I'm bouncing between 1 to 3 bars of signal. Oh, shoot. Yeah, that would do it. That would do it. I'm going to see if I can grab the fronts of these guys right here. And I just want to make sure I don't have something enabled. Okay, good. That's correct face attributes is off. Let's pull this out a little bit. Oh, shoot. I can't. So, because that's, yeah, those are connected to there, which means the drawers have to go back. So let's step these back like this. Okay. Whoops. Now let's turn this back on, and then we'll just kind of, let's see. Let's kind of scale this in and go this way. Okay. Did you hear 64 reads on my book? I did. Yeah, you posted that. Yeah, you posted that earlier on the chat. That's so cool. Is your book on the Discord? If not, go, feel free to post that there. You can put that in the art channel if you want. All right. This one's looking pretty good. I think it's passable, so I think this one might be done. Oh yeah, also I wanted to show you guys one other thing here, because this was really exciting, because, let's see here. Plank chips. Okay, so, I don't know why that's in there. This should be... Put this out here. Yeah, I want to parent these to the plank. Parent to object. Okay, that's not doing it, so Alt-P, clear parent, and then move this thing out. What the heck? Okay, there we go. There. Apply transforms. And, yeah, so this guy. So now I can actually replicate some actual, like planks using very low detail. So, I was actually able to sort of replicate the Zelda kind of look. Now, we could ignore this little black part here because that's just something going on with Unity interpreting the transparency. But I was actually able to make my own cutout texture, like the wood has been like worn down along the edges, and then I've made my wood ends here, and I've got the plank. This is all lined up with the new trim sheet that I just made that you guys just saw. That all works off of the exact same texture, and it's only 44 triangles. So yeah, I'm pretty jazzed about this one. This will be a lot of fun. So I can't wait to make like wood flooring and panels and planks and stuff out of this guy. So this will be a lot of fun. I sent the book link there. The prologue is short of if you want to read that on stream. Let's see here. I might try reading that let's see here. I might try reading that tomorrow if that's okay, because let's see here. It's almost 7:18. Okay. Yeah, yeah, because mostly I just want to get that let's see here. I did have some goals that I really wanted to meet today with the Crimson Moon Club, but I might see let's see. Well, actually, how long is it? I'll have a look. I might just have to save that for another day, but let's see. Nice. Oh. I very sorry. Oh, no worries. It's okay. Did you post it on the... Let's see here. Was it under Art Share or Lounge? Art Share. Oh, okay. Let's see here. I'm not sure if I see it, but let's see here. Let's see here. 300% done. Work in progress. PNG. Yeah, I'll have to look for it, I guess. It's all right. Let's see here. Yeah, I see. Let's see here. I see Angel's work with some of the sketches, but I don't really see. Let's see here. Lord Doc. Well, shoot. Hang on. Oh well. Okay. Let's see here. I'll see if I can find. There. And what was I doing? Okay, so yeah, that's done. That's saved. I'll DM you. Okay, that sounds good. All right, I'll have a look at. I'm gonna have a look at my to-do list for the for a couple of things. So let's look at Trello, and I need to hydrate. Oh. Because the prologue is very short. Oh, okay. Mortar and pestle, pantry. let's see here. A workbench, chair, shelves. Okay, so on the for the apothecary pack, or rather for the let's see here, for lack of a better word, so scrolls and parchment, crystals and herbs. Honestly, I would kind of fall that under ingredients for the potions, so I'm not sure if I'd. I'll think about that. Yeah, books. I'm still working on those. Candles. I need candles. A cauldron. Shells. Brown paper package or parcel. Broom. A book of matches. Key ring. Hourglass. Yeah, here we go. I read under a minute. Okay. All right, so that's good there. And then I'll have a look at Crimson Moon really quick, because I think I had some other notes over here. VR chat projects. Sauna. Okay, here we go. And then that guy. Darkness Beyond the Woods. Read it in under a minute. Nice. Let's have a look here. Prologue. Okay. All right. Nice. So, let's see here. Watchpad. All right. Nice. So, I'll also include a link in here if you guys want to check it out. So, there's that guy's book. At least, so that's a link to the prologue anyway. But yes, Darkness Under the Woods. Yeah, we're making good time. Let's see here. Fantasy. 3 school kids take a quest from a celestial being after a dark dimension starts seeping into the modern world. They quest to find the source of the dimensional leak, but they must take a multiple-day journey through the woods, avoiding the Night Walk. Or the Night Walker? Okay. It just kind of gets cut off from there, but oh well. Let's see here. Prologue. What should we do? Marie asked. I mean, I love him, Adam, but we can't survive like this. I know, dear. I love him too, Adam responded. But what do we do? I don't want to just abandon him. Marie was to the point of tears. From the distance, they heard people running. Fuck, Adam said, pulling Marie close and pushing her along while they ran. As they ran, the baby began to be fussy. Shh, it's okay, honey. We're almost safe now. Marie soothed the baby. You're almost safe now. Nice. Oh, I love that. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, I'll have to read through that. I'll have to read through that. Wow, there's a lot here. Next part. How many words is this? It looks like you've got about 3 chapters here, which is really awesome. Oh, 4 chapters. My bad. Full page. Nice. Just go to the normal book where the full bio is. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. They take a quest to find the source of the dimensional leak. They must take a multiple-day journey through the woods, avoiding the Night Walkers. The thing is, the Night Walkers have been around for years. It's only now that this celestial being has taken note of this leak between dimensions. It decides to task the gifted ones with finding the source and stopping it. Nice! So it's, let's see here. Comedy, coming of age, fantasy, horror thriller, romance, tearjerker thriller. Nice! That sounds like fun. The Darkness Beyond the Woods. Time 25. Okay. Heck yeah. This sounds like it'll be really exciting, honestly. I have like 5 pages. Nice. Keep going, dude. I'd love to see more. All right. I think probably about 30,000 words. Dang. That's a lot. That's a lot. I'm just gonna fix my arms there. And then I'm gonna save. Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with that. I think the only thing that I probably could fix with some of these on like the plaques, I could actually separate these out a little bit better, but that's okay. Chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4 are definitely off-stream reads, though they are my favorites. Will do. I'll see if I can read them this week. That sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. Let's see here. Open recent. Crimson Moon Club. All right. So this is where we left off last time, and this will actually be really exciting because I now figured out how to bulk export stuff out of Blender and into Unity, so that will actually make my life a whole lot easier. All right, so let's look at my Unity scene really quick, and then I also want to review my notes. Because the big issue that the client had with this world, the way that I had modeled this guy, is that it was way too big. Like, way, way, way too big. Like, it was just meant to be a simple club. Crimson Club notes. Yeah, October 19th. That was our last meeting. Oh, shoot. I feel like a huge dick right now because I have not been able to make much progress on this thing ever since then. But this is the closest project that I have left that I can wrap up like really, really quickly. So I think I should be able to meet that pretty within reason. So, club notes. Match the radius of the curve of the stage to the couches at the corners. Okay, so he was talking about this guy here. So he wanted me to match the radius of this thing to match this thing. So I think I did that because I remember doing that mid-meeting. So I'll let's see here. Let's see here. I'm working chapters 5 through 26, epilogue pronunciation guide, and encyclopedia of the book. Oh wow. I'm most excited for chapter 20. Nice. Wow. Sounds like you've got a lot of work ahead of you. I dig it. Hell yeah. Let's see here. So I'll check. Let's see. Done. Armless okay, armless couch in the center, but arms are okay on end couches. Left arm, left end, left arm, center has no arms, right arm. Okay. So they're referring to the design of the couches. So we'll see if we can get to that today. Leave the spawn tower for now, awaiting ideation from Warthog. I have not received ideation from Warthog, so that will be that might be something that we could work on a little bit too. Maybe we could sell him a little bit more on the idea. Place lantern statues teleporting directly behind the couches. So we'll need to model some lanterns. So yeah, like stone lanterns. Stage size is good. Staff room needed. Can literally be just a box. Quote, can be just a well-furnished box, but a box nonetheless, unquote. Staff room will be separate from the stage. Private room like the concave bathrooms. Okay. DJ kit not needed. Jade has the DJ assets. Zen garden style. Lantern models for Japanese aesthetic. Teleport points. Okay. So we are officially out of the white box phase. So we're at least we're done with the white box phase. Now it's time for detailing. So let's detail. Let's start with I think we should start with the lanterns because I think that would be easiest. Let's get back. Let's get to it. Let's get to work. I have a moon background here. I also need to model this archway, so that'll be exciting. That might be something we could do today also. There's a lot of little things that I would like to get accomplished. But, yes. Reference. Stairs. I don't think I really need this collection anymore, so I can, yeah, delete that whole thing, just for the sake of confusion. No more.
KI77 just redeemed stretch.
I want to select the objects like that, and we're going to get rid of these.
Haddock just redeemed hydrate.
Get rid of those collections, because we don't need them no more. Oh! Wow, hang on. Whoa, what the heck? Watch streak reached. Dak Dude is currently on a 7-stream streak. Hell yeah! Good job, dude! Hey! Nice, nice, nice. And hydrate. Good idea. Ad break ends in 3 minutes. Okay, we're okay. Actually, speaking of, yeah, I'm gonna pull up some reference really quick that I know I had in mind. I know I have somewhere in here. Crimson Moon. Yeah, because, yeah, Warthog said that he really wanted to have something kind of like this. So, yeah, we can get this, we can get something like this going over here. That would be fun. Yes, yes, yes. I definitely recommend signing up for Watchpad. I think I will do that. Actually, I'll do that. I'll do that after stream ends because I want to actually give I want to give your novel a like and a star, as well as like that way you can get some, you know, additional stats for your thing. Is it okay if I actually share it on my Twitter? I'll be sure to tag you if you have social media. I'll tag you as well. Hell yeah, man, go for it. Yeah, yeah. DM me your if you have a Twitter or a Blue Sky or any other media, any other like pages that you'd like me to attach it with you. Let me know because I'll share it with you before I post if it's okay. Because I want to support fellow creators. I don't have Twitter, but definitely promote it. Okay, well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Just name me as Dak. Okay. I'll, let's see here. Okay, I'll do my best to remember that. Hang on, let's see here. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Cutters. Let's go ahead and make another collection in here. I want to, let's see here. Humans. Put those in here. Shwink. Concrete. I can come up with a better name for these, huh? Okay, so let's call that, it's not a stage, it's just more like a floor. Yeah, club floor. Cylinder, what is this? Oh, that's the moon, okay. Ocean walk, okay. Yeah, I'll just call that Ocean. Ocean 01. Interesting. Okay. First time I'd be promoted on any platform, but yeah, I'd have another book on my profile that's more mental health based. Nice. I respect that. Yeah, in this day and age, if you ever want to be seen, you have to post so many freaking places. It's a lot of work, but yeah, I'd be happy to. I don't know why my couches are under the references, but that's okay.
Lord Duxter just redeemed hydrate.
Yeah, put that under scene. Get rid of those. Oh, hold on. Did I, let's see here. Hello? Let's see here. Did I miss Fairy Goddess? Oh, okay. Here we go. She might be lurking, but if not, that's alright. What was I doing? Yeah, mostly I was just kind of... Let's see here. Yeah, I was just kind of getting my scene organized before I start adding things. Club floor. Oh, yeah. DJ platform. Large stage. Small stage. I don't need that anymore. That's kind of out of date. That's out of date. Nah, I just used that emote. Oh, okay. I love those emotes. They're so fun. Mom did such a good job with those. There. I guess I should probably have another collection here called Furniture. Just doing a little bit of housekeeping before I actually start the models. Very important, especially since I have a plan to bulk export this stuff. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and delete... let's delete this side here, because we don't really... we can just kind of focus over here with our stuff. The DJ booth is just kind of analog, so I'm just kind of... Yeah, it's just a placeholder, so I'll just kind of hide that for now. I just get the mental image of Timon yelling, "I know, Ma!" I love that. I love that, actually. Let's see here. Have I need... Torii Gate. Oh, I actually do have a thing called Ocean, but I don't really need that. I don't really need the stairs either, because that's just, yeah. The stairs are basically out of date, because it's now no longer really applies to us. Now I should be able to rename this as just ocean. That's better. Okay, ocean. We'll put that under floor. Moon can go into background. I said moon could go into background, not furniture. There we go. Beautiful. Lion King 1.5 is a great... I know. It's seriously underrated. It's one of the very few Disney instant VHSs that actually were pretty good. Actually, not just good, really good. Which is kind of a weird thing to say. What was I doing? Okay, yeah. Furniture. Add this collection. Mesh. Cube. Alt-G. Here we go. Let's do this. Okay. I just want to have this up here for now. Just, yeah, there we go. We'll just kind of lock that up there. I've grown up with the classics. Me too. Me too. Yeah. 90s Disney was actually really freaking good. Not gonna lie. That was a really good time to grow up in. I'm just gonna call that 1 meter. I think that, yeah, let's, yeah. Vertex, center. Let's set this to grid. Boom. That in Studio Ghibli. Yeah, actually, I never actually grew up on the Studio Ghibli movies, but I'm actually changing that. So my my girlfriend and I, okay, so here's how I'm working that out. I saw the first few minutes of Kiki's Delivery Service, and then I stopped and I went, okay, before I go any further, I already know I'm gonna like this, but I want to experience it with someone special. So I decided to hold off on the Studio Ghibli movies. So I held off on that for years and years and years, no joke. And then I finally met my girlfriend, Fairy Goddess, maybe about 4 months ago, and I started showing her, like, she's actually totally new to anime. First of all, like, she's not typically she's not really somebody that you might call a gamer or an anime person, but they really like nerdy stuff, and she wants to get more into it. So I told her I would really like to watch more Studio Ghibli films, like Kiki's Delivery Service, and like a few others, but there's a lot more that I'm missing out on. Princess Mononoke, yeah, Princess Mononoke, Nausicaa, Howl's Moving Castle. I've heard Howl's Moving Castle looks really good, and Ponyo, My Neighbor Totoro, yeah, all great movies. Yeah, so I've heard. So we just finished Kiki's Delivery Service last month. Now we really want to. I think I'm kind of debating on what next to go through. Let's see here. Howl's Moving Castle looked really good, but I'm kind of debating between either that or My Neighbor Totoro. .25. The Grave of the Fireflies. Bring tissues. Oh shoot. Okay. Good to know. Thank you. Honestly, I really needed to bring. I had to bring tissues when I saw Made in Abyss because I was not ready for that. Oh shit, I was not ready for that. Uh, for the record, really good series, but oh my god, it's so fucking sad, and it's just, god. That one doesn't need tissues. I would beg to differ. I oh my god. Well, oh wait, oh hang on. Grave of the Fireflies. Princess Mononoke is my favorite though. Nice. Yeah, I've heard that's a lot of people's favorite as well. I can't wait. How about 0.075? Pull this up here, and then another 0.075. Okay. No, Princess Mononoke doesn't need tissues. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I got a little confused. I thought you were referring to. I kind of got on a bit of a side tangent for Made in Abyss, and oh god, yeah, it was so good, but man, it was rough. I think I need to. I think I need inverse square for that one. Yeah, yeah, there it is. That's what I want. Here. And then we'll just kind of smooth this out a little bit with some more bevels. 0.15. Maybe a little bit less. Okay. Oh, actually, it just occurred to me that it's actually a lot. Actually, shoot. Let me try that a different way because it's not actually an hourglass shape. It's actually more like a. How do I say it? 0.5. 0.5. Even that might be too much. 0.75. 0.6. 0.6. Yeah, let's try that. Oh, if you want a dark but epic one to binge, Oshinoko. Not Studio Ghibli, but still epic. It's on Hulu. Oh, okay. I actually don't have Hulu, but that's really cool. I also heard that the let's see here. I also heard that that's the Cyberpunk anime was really good too. Let's actually run a subdivision. Let's run a subdivision on these two edges here. .9. 0.9. 0.8. 0.8. 0.85. Okay, yeah. Bit of a tricky shape, the way it just kind of comes. Yeah, like it goes. Yeah, like it curves. It curves inward, but the center point of the arc is actually located closer toward the neck. It's also on Netflix, apparently. Oh, okay. I actually do have Netflix. I'll have a look at that. And High Dive. Okay. And season 3 will be exclusive to Crunchyroll. Of course it will be. Not that I have anything against Crunchyroll, it's just I've never been very good at keeping up with them. Oh. I have Crunchyroll. Nice. Let's bring that. I pay for it myself, but still. Nice. .1 and 1.1. Okay, I'm a little happier with that. It's it's not perfect. I think you know what it is. It's too tall. I think that's the problem I have is that it's much too tall. Yeah, it needs to be more squat. I think that was the issue I was having with it because I was like, I don't like the proportions of this thing. It's like I can't get it right. Ugh. Oh well. But yeah, I think this will do it. I'll just have to eyeball it. Yeah, let's put the middle right there. And it has to be lower. So that's going to be the throat of our curve, if that makes sense. I'll go ahead and take this guy, apply the transforms, and then try the bevel again. It's looking better, actually. Pretty close. One point. Oh, 1.1. 1.1. Okay, that's a little closer. I think I'm a little bit happier with that. Let's see here. So highly recommend or watch Silent Voice. I've never heard of that one. I'll just have a slight bevel on that one. That's looking pretty good. I think this needs to come a little bit lower. How about minus 0.202? Yeah. Maybe if it came in just a little bit, like so. Yeah. Okay. Bit of a trick here, so watch this. because I want to make that into one face. And then this guy down here, I want to give this a chamfer, but it's not going to do that if it has no face down there. So I have to fill the face just like that. Cool. So now those look like those actually look like two separate pieces. And I kind of want to bevel these sides here, or maybe just give that a little bit of a chamfer so it doesn't look so computerized. And then we'll just give a slight bevel to the tips of these stairs. And then we'll hit smooth. Mark. And then sharp. That doesn't need to be there. And now we can continue. So far, so good. Yeah, up here, I want to duplicate this face instead of... Yeah, I want to duplicate the face instead of just, you know, extruding from that, because, you know, we don't really need to extrude from that. And now, make that into a whole thing. It actually has a little bit of a bead along this part here. So what I'll do is make that there, and then subdivide that around the middle. And we'll pull this out like so. Smooth. And then we'll bevel this. Just give that a slight chamfer. That should do it. Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be nice. I can already tell. I think the top side of this pedestal actually comes out just a wee bit. So I think we'll Oh, wait, no, it's actually, oh, I see what's going on. It's a pretty interesting shape. I don't know if we'll do it exactly like that, but it's basically embossed. Like, since this is stone, it's got, like, this little, square shape that outlines the top side of our, of the pedestal. I don't know if I'll do it exactly like that, but... Let's extrude this. Yeah, put that out the middle. Deselect that. I have a little trick here. And then... Actually, this will be better. So I'll just select those edges here. Vertex, center, closest. Let's put that to closest. And then we'll snap that to here. And then we'll have to, we'll bevel those out. And then I'll do the same thing around the other corners. Like that. Like that. And these will come out too. Naturally. Yeah. Here we go. I believe they left the corners alone, which is kind of funny, but yeah, it's... Actually, no, they technically, no, they didn't. Oh, shoot. Okay. So... Oh, actually, this could work in our favor, because it looks like they actually do... They do kind of bevel the corners a little bit, so I can actually add... Yeah, we can do this. So I'll bevel that once. Yeah, we'll have one in the middle, like so. 0.001. Ah! No, 0.01. That's it. That looks better. Okay. Now the tricky bit. Actually, no, not that. Not necessarily true. Well, actually. Oh, okay. No, I know what to do here. So what I'll do is I'll delete these faces. All right. I'm going to test it out on this side. There. Fill. Oops. Before I can fill those, let's weld my vertices by distance. There. There. J. J. Actually, well, you don't really need to join those because they're just, they're not really adding to the silhouette. There. Now it's all quads. Beautiful. All right, now watch this. There. Separate that selection. Reset the transforms, and now we'll just use the mirror modifier to do most of the work. Okay. I'm gonna apply. And then up here, yep, we'll just need to fix that little vertex up there, because that just needs to be a regular old bevel there. Just like that. And then we're gonna reset the vectors. All right. Now, anyways, I'm gonna head out. Thank you for advertising my book. See ya. Well, have a good night, Mr. Dak. I hope you have a good night rest. That's really cool. Yeah, I'll read more of it this weekend, and I'll share it. Thank you for sharing that. Yeah, I really want to soften that bevel there. Actually, I don't think it's the bevel that needs to be softened. It's just that the... Just kind of thinking about how to go about this little bead part here. I guess maybe I could just... Yeah. Yeah, but then again, it's just really... It just has that awkward polygonal angle there. So if I just made that into like 60, 45... Ugh. Okay. Yeah, turn that off. Oh, wait, I see. I think I see what sort of the problem is. Because I added the bevel, the resulting face is a bit weaker, or it doesn't come out nearly as much. So now, grab these verts. Come on. Seriously. Why is it really struggling with that? That actually is a little bit better, the way it just kind of goes... Yeah, the way it widens like that. Okay. Well, okay, no. That's too much. I'm sorry, but that was a little too ambitious. I tried to make it really detailed, but oh well. It's just taking up too much time. It was a lot of fun though. There are other ways I can go about making that look a little bit better. I could still take it into Substance Painter and kind of dress that up a bit, but for now, it's best not to get too bogged down with something as simple as this. Ooh. Yeah, reset the vectors. Okay. Actually, that's good there. And Shark is back! Hey! Yeah, give that a little chamfer along the bottom. Busy, busy? Yeah? Is this for Crimson Moon? It is. It is. Delete that face here. Yeah, now I wanna dial back the scale on that thing a little bit. So we'll come up here to the scale tool, and we'll just kind of bring that in. How about... Oh. Keep the z-axis at 1, but these two... No, come on. 0.8. There we go. What's this monument thing called? Oh, it's just a lantern. It's basically going to serve as like a teleportation point from the stage to the to the dance floor. So yeah, they just wanted a Japanese style lantern just to kind of add to the vibe. There we go. So like the middle square lights up. Yes, yeah. So the middle square will light up, but the rest of the rest of the lantern will be stone. It's pretty. Thank you. I think so too. Yeah, so it'll act as a it'll act as a teleporter. So all that so like for basically for dancers to teleport from the stage to the floor, they'll basically they'll like from the floor to the stage, all they really have to do is just touch this thing, and then they'll teleport between places just for speed and efficiency. And fun. Yeah, it is a kind of fun. It is a fun looking shape. It's definitely going to add to the vibe. So I think this is a good choice on the client's part. Here we go. Individual. Like so. Minus 0.1. Because why walk when you can forking teleport? Exactly, yeah. See, Mom gets it. Ooh. There. $8.16. So far, so good. All right, 1 second. Ooh. I had to stretch my butt there. All right, and I'm gonna take a drink. I think the little gold part will end up being a texture, so I won't worry myself too much about that. However, I think it probably needs to be scaled in just a little bit more. So I think what I'll do is I'll take this guy. 94, 93, 0.92. Yeah. Nine two, 92. Oh. 0.92. Okay. Yeah, that's nicer. I just googled that image. A Japanese stone lantern, also known as an isidore or toro. Interesting. Oh. Flip that. And then we'll scale this guy out, and we'll start making our... we'll start making the little rooftop for this guy. All right. This is where things will get a little tricky, because I don't know how far this thing needs to come out. .02. I think I might make that a little bit higher, just so that I can have these little struts that come out along the sides, because it's supposed to emulate a Japanese temple roof. And then reset the vectors. Okay. It should sit pretty low. Get rid of those faces. Okay. The roof line should sit above this thing, so I'm gonna duplicate... Let's see here. Let's see how I want to do this. Okay, let's do it really straightforward. So we'll extrude this out here, and then we'll just kind of snap these into place. Let's do it like that first. Then we'll start to shape more of the roof as we go, because we really want that primary silhouette, like this. Yeah, so that's going to sit way out. Yeah, so this will come way down like this. And we'll need another subdivision right there. This will come down. Okay. That's kind of tricky. So, okay. Well, actually, no, it's not that tricky. So, it's just the tips that bend up. This guy down the middle stays pretty level. So I think what I'll do is I'll step that back. Get rid of that face here. Pull this out. And then what I'll do to get that kind of effect is that the way I'm kind of imagining it is that based on the silhouette of this thing, this guy... Oh, was it Alt-D to draw? Okay, yeah. So this guy, you can kind of see... Yeah. Of course it gave me the really light highlighter brush, which is not fun, but eh. Come back here. But basically, this needs to be a bevel. Kind of like that. Yeah, pull that in. There. Okay. Yeah. So we need that shape, and instead of making that yeah, so that still needs to be square. We want the bevel line in the middle, but we don't want that to bevel our corner. Yeah. This is where things get kind of interesting. Yeah, we'll pull that up here. Then we'll pull this down. All right. Fill this in. I want to connect these two lines here so that only the corners kind of fold up. Like this. Oh. Oh, I missed this one. So I guess, hang on. Pull that up. And pull that up. There we go. Whew. I could not see how the geometry was going to work. It's kind of working, but it could be better, honestly. Almost time for a break here, so 1 second. Okay, that's looking pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I actually had my doubts, but that's actually working a lot better. I think if anything, these little bits right here, these little flares could come out a little bit more, but I think we're on the right track. What I also need here down the middle is like I need like an additional flap right here. So I'm gonna see if I can get that started, and yeah, and then I'll have like I'll have a tea break before the ad break starts. So let's see here, subdivide, join, 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 join. All right, let's give that a shot. Pull that up. Yeah. That actually does work a little bit better, although it's not perfect, the way that it just kind of stops out there in the middle. It's okay. All right. I'm going to take a 5-minute break so I can use the bathroom and get myself some tea and a snack, and we'll come back and we'll further refine this, and we'll get this narrowed down. So I will turn that off. Yaw reset. And all right, so I'll be back in about 5 minutes, and we'll finish this guy up, which will be really exciting. All right, BRB. All right. And I'm back. All right, sorry about that. I had a good break. I got myself a snack and used the bathroom, all that other stuff, and I made tea. All right, so where did we leave off? So, okay, we're looking pretty good. Dang. All right, so I think what I'll do for the temple here, or for the oh, is it not working? Hang on. Okay, there we go. All right. I have a better idea for this, for the bottom side. So what I'll do is that I'm gonna... Well, first off, I want to bring this guy up. Give him a nudge. Whoops. Yeah, nudge him up first and foremost, like this. And then... There. Here. Actually, I'm not a huge fan of this little soundtrack here. It's okay, but it's not great. Let's try, yeah, okay. This one's a little better, I think. Let's try this. Yeah, sorry. I'm very picky about my lo-fi stations, I guess. Stuff that helps me concentrate. And did I just spot like a loose vertex somewhere? I did. It was right there. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. And I'm gonna sneeze. I muted my mic just in time. Phew. Okay, so. Flip that around. Oops. Nice. Face orientation. Okay. Nah, I don't like that. Okay. I have returned. Hey, welcome back, Mr. Patch. How was the tornado warning? Hopefully it didn't cause too much problems. $96K. Nice. Hasn't even started raining. Oh. Usually tornadoes don't need rain, but it helps. What was I doing? Oh yeah, hard ops. Smooth. 30 degrees. I have too many points and currently have 96,000. I'm so close. I stepped far away for a minute, so that came together. Yeah, also thank you for having the tea ready. Hi, Sharky. I'm going to give that just a slight bevel so that it looks a little bit more round. 0.5. Well, no. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, because I want the tip to still be pointy. I will try something else, though. Hold on. Okay, yeah. I like that. Yeah, I like that. That feels like it's coming together. That's much nicer. Pull that down. Okay. Okay, so it's actually a pretty low profile. And, all right, so smooth. Just out of curiosity. I think I like that one better. That fits the shit. Yeah, let's go with that one. Let's go with linear and then pull this down. How is everyone? I'm feeling really good right now, actually. The The vibes are feeling pretty good, Mr. Batch. How are you? Alright, so now we just... Last thing was that we just have this tiny little ornament on the top, which is like a... It's like some kind of like a... It's like some kind of blossom, or like a... Kind of like a flower. Starts out square at the bottom, and then the leaves blossom out. Kind of like a... Yeah, so that's actually a pretty easy shape. Not sure what you would call that. It's almost like an onion top, but yeah, we'll get to there. Good on my part, just very tired. Yeah, I've had a pretty long day today, actually, but I'm pretty jazzed up right now. Sort of looks like a pomegranate to me. All right. I'll duplicate this face here, because it's sort of a square shape, and then we'll extrude up. And we'll just kind of get rid of the excess crap over here. There. Dissolve the edges. Now we're just left with a four-sided square. Just in a weird mental state, to be honest. Hey, what's up? Yeah, so this comes down a little... It's a little smaller, but then we'll... yeah, here we go. Then we'll scale this in.
Patch 165 just redeemed hydrate.
There we go. Hydrate. Good idea. Let's do that. Here we go. I kind of like how when I actually have something in my mouth, like my cheeks actually react accordingly. Like, that's actually really funny. That's one thing. Yeah, that's one thing I actually am really happy for. The blend shapes that I made on this model actually are reacting quite well. The time that I took to actually fine tune every way this thing reacts to my face was totally worth it. All right. Okay. My aunt's dog that I absolutely love got put down. I'm very sorry for bringing the vibe down. Oh. No, dude. It's okay. I'm sorry you're going through that. That sounds terrible. That sounds really awful. In fact, look, hey, you're not gonna... Don't ever apologize for... If you're not... I know if you're not... It's, listen. You're okay. It's not your fault that you're not feeling okay. Life happens, and it's a terrible thing to go through. Don't ever feel like that you need to feel like don't ever feel like you have to keep your feelings to yourself. I mean, sure, there are times where you're being there are times to be respectful and all that, but when you're among friends, it's okay to let them know that you're suffering. That's always okay. All right? And yeah, I've this last week, or is it the week before last? My girlfriend, uh, fairy goddess, she, oh my god, she's been having such a hard time with. Okay, so I won't go too much into it, but she fosters kittens, and she had these four cats that were just so damn cute. Uh, like one was a tabby, two orange cats, and she had like a little a black and brown cat. It was a tortie, and these kittens. Oh my god, they were so cute together. But the thing is that they had so many medical issues that it was really bringing her down and just kind of exhausting her. And then we finally found a foster that would help us out because it kind of turned out to be a little too much work for her to do alone because they had like giardia and ringworm and a whole bunch of other stuff. And you know it was getting to the point where like, okay, it was really becoming just such a mental drain. And so we found like a thankfully the kittens didn't die, but we she couldn't really take care of them anymore, and so she had to find another foster, like basically like a husband and a wife that worked together. And man, we met them. They seemed like a really nice couple. We met them just outside of our sword club here because we that's something that we've been doing together. Uh, I've been teaching her how to sword fight, and we've been going to the same classes together, and it's a lot of fun. And God, um, loading them up into their car was just the hardest thing because it was like, well, this is it. We might not see them again. And God, she just burst into tears, and she just, yeah, teaching her how to be swordy. Yeah, yeah, just there's, yeah, but yeah, we've been taking longsword, and yeah, but yeah, I bet they were so cute. And yeah, so we needed a minute after that before we go into longsword class. Uh, Basically, we just kind of hugged each other in the parking lot, and we just kind of stayed there for a really long time because she became really attached to them. She felt like she really imprinted on them in like a very maternal kind of way. It was really touching, but also at the same time it was really sad because they weren't dying, but they were going away. And yeah, that was awful. It was devastating, but it just goes to show you that you know animals, cats, dogs, lizards, tarantulas, etc. We all care for them. They have we just because, for lack of a better term, they well, I guess I'm just waxing philosophical, but they just because you're not human doesn't mean you can't be human, right? I know that's kind of a stupid way to put it, but they uh yeah, they work your way into their heart. They really do. And I'm really sorry to hear about I'm really sorry to hear about your dog, about your aunt's dog. But at least you know, because I remember when I had to put down Tink because he was suffering so much. He was just so sick that he just couldn't stand up anymore. And at that point, it was the way I saw it. It was just kind of a mercy thing because I just couldn't stand to see him suffer anymore. It was terrible, but yes, that's it had to be done. But anyway, yeah, don't worry about bringing the vibe down. We're we're helping each other. We're bros. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. I was determined not to get attached to my mom's cats, and I bawled when they passed. I know, me too. Like, Tink, Amber, Whisper. Uh, it was. I promised myself I wouldn't get attached either because that was like the very first cat that I ever owned, and I kind of told myself, okay, after my grandmother passed, I thought, these cats are pretty old. They're senior cats. They could, could happen any minute. I was very fortunate that Mom and I were very fortunate that they lived like over 5 years when we got them. So they were like, they lived up to their 20s, so they were quite old. They had a very long, very good life, and we were really happy that we had them. I know I am because I never thought I would like cats before then. Tink was the very first cat that I realized I really needed a cat in my life. It just helps me with my depression, my autism, and it was just, yeah, it just meant so much. Anyway, I won't dwell on it too much. I know that you're suffering and I know that you're sad, but don't worry about bringing the vibe down. Let's focus on something funny. You know what? I have a freaking amazing idea, Mr. Patch. I have an amazing idea. Which insect is high in cholesterol? A butterfly. I love to think about my kitties now. Me too. I still think about Tank. I still see his pictures. I grilled a chicken for 2 hours. It still wouldn't tell me why he crossed the road. Why did the Spider-Man in the alternate universe do better on his driver's test? Because he's naturally a parallel Parker. Hey, where's the nose? Good idea. 1 second. I'm sorry. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, dang it. It's not connected on my it's not connected on my Stream Deck for some reason. I thought I configured that thing. That kind of annoys me actually, because I swear I set it up on my I set it up on my Stream Deck, and I even set it up inside of Waterdo, but okay. I'll figure that out on the weekend. Okay, here we go, Mr. Patch. My friend was bragging that his new 3D printer could print a gun. Big deal. I've had a Canon printer for 4 years. I'm done. Oh my god. What was I doing again? Oh yeah, I was making this bullshit up here. I'm gonna flip those faces around. Here we go. You had to hit me with the 3D printer joke? I did. I did. There we go. That 3D printer ain't gonna hit itself. Ooh, here we go. Hold up. Even though I have this totally backwards, but hold on. Ah! Let's actually do it this way. So I'll, tweak. You had some pretty good ones today. 10 out of 5 total. You made me smile. Good. Good. Mission accomplished. Let's use the circular for this one. So loop tools. Let's see here. Tool. Where are you? There we are. Circle. Fill that up like this. Yeah, that might help me. Let's do it this way instead of the procedural, instead of the smooth selection. Oh, wait. You know what this actually is? I'm sorry. Hold on. I had such a better... I didn't really like how that was turning out anyway, so I'll do it like this. You know, I thought you were gonna say Brox's I thought you were gonna say Brox's voice again. You said, "Let me think about something more." Oh God. You know, let's talk about something more funny, like Brox's voice. Hi everyone. Bye bye. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna drink some tea really quick because my brain is not. My brain just kind of crashed at the moment, thinking about how to make this stupid shape. Even though I've already made a shape even more complicated than that one. Ugh. I was busy writing my Sonic fan fiction. I just thought, wow, what a really good day. That's terrible. Brox wouldn't write. Brox wouldn't actually write that. Oh my god. I'm gonna reset that. There we go. Okay. Next time you should read the dad jokes in a Solid Snake. I should. Next time you should read the dad jokes in Solid Snake. Sonny. It's hard to read. Well, let's see here. Hang on. All right, I got one. Sorry. Hey, Sonny. Otacon. My balloon elephant wouldn't fit in the back seat of the car, so I had to pop the trunk. Ah. I gave my friends an apple, but he told me he preferred pears, so I gave him another apple. It hurts me to say this, but Otacon, I have a sore throat. I'm thinking like a cup and saucer, the curved up base, like the roof, only upside down. Yeah, that's what I was thinking originally. So let's try this. I'll take this guy. Did I duplicate this thingy? Did I accidentally have... Okay, no, we're all right. I thought I had two faces on top of each other, but we're all right now. Yeah, we need like a loop around the middle part here. Then we'll select the middle, as well as the edge on the bottom. Okay, no. I'm not feeling that one. That's... Okay, let's do it by... let's do it this way. I'm sorry. I have an idea. First I need that 3D cursor. Back to 0. Plane. Okay. Oh. Pull that out here. I'm gonna make some Eggo waffles if you want some. I freaking... Yeah, I've been having a craving for waffles all week for some reason. I freaking love waffles. I need to have another subdivision along here. Whoopsie. I actually guess it's right side up, but the middle has been pushed down. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, we're good there. Yeah, circularize that. Okay. There. And then this thing in the middle. Here we go. Flip those faces. Grab this guy. He's going to come down here. Basically like that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this one. Oh. Do you have Nutella and bananas to put them on? I have bananas and peanut butter. Nice. Close enough. Yeah. What do I like waffles with? I actually like waffles with strawberries and a bit of whipped cream. Peanut butter is really good too. Waffles and ice cream is also really good. So is chicken and waffles, honestly. Now for this little, that little onion top over there, I need a UV sphere, but this one will sub that down to about 16? Maybe a little bit less than that. Let's try... Yeah, let's do 12. 12 by 12. Yeah, it's actually squashed down like this. Smooth. He's also got this little onion top along the top here. Flatten that. Pull that in. Yeah. Remind me to show you the photo my friend sent me of the waffles she had in Belgium. I would love... Yeah, I'll do my best to remember that. Actually, I have a question for you guys. Who has the better waffles? IHOP or Waffle House? Neither. Do you prefer homemade waffles, or is that like... Yeah, I think I like IHOP a little bit better in terms of waffles, but but yeah, I've only had Waffle House once, and I remember it being really, really good. Waffle House waffles are too thin. That's true. They are pretty damn thin. let's make that a circle. And that one a circle. Here we go. Yeah, that'll help with the form a lot better. That should do it. Although I think I think I should probably make this a little bit more squat. So like maybe take this out like this. Pull this down. Yeah. All right. What do you guys think? Let's see here. They do have a butter pecan waffle that is to die for. So back when I used to live where we had a place called Waffle Love, it's pretty much gourmet waffles, and oh my goodness, it was good. I've never, Waffle Love. I've never heard of that. It must be a regional thing. There we go. I think this this bottom pedestal thing is actually pretty wide. It's also a little bit shorter too, so I think I need to make this I need to take this guy. Let's separate the selection for now. That way we don't affect everything else that's surrounding it. Pull him down here. Yeah, that's the proportions on that make that looks a little bit better as far as proportions go. I'm gonna send you an image of one of their waffles. Yeah, I'd love that. Anything to make me crave waffles at 9:30 p.m. I just did. Hell yeah. What you got? Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Hold on. Hold on. Wait, no, why? Stop trying to grab. Can I please grab Discord? Can I please grab you? Come here. Fucking. Come here. Son of a. Damn, Discord. It wouldn't let me grab the right window. It's like, hey, do you want to grab Slime VR or do you want to grab Opera? No, you want to grab Slime VR or Opera. And I was like, no, I'm trying to grab the fucking Discord so I can see this amazing freaking waffle that Mr. Patch is. Look at this. Freaking look at this thing. It's thick. It's fluffy. This thing is freaking loaded. Is that hard? That is chocolate. That is straight up chocolate candy. That is solidified chocolate inside the freaking. Is that actually inside the ridges of the waffle, topped with bananas, with a scoop of ice cream, and chocolate shavings? Are you effing kidding me right now? Gimme. Oh my god. God. I need it. That is freaking genius. Whoever put that shit together, fucking 5 stars. That's some gourmet shit. That is, oh my god. Yep, there's one in Texas. Okay, I have to look this up now. Hold on. Oh, hang on. Man. Okay. No, that's okay. That got my hypes up a little. That got my hopes up a little bit. So, it looked like there was a Waffle Love pretty close to us, but apparently Google lists it as permanently closed. So that's I'm sad. I am sad. Hang on. There's got to be one here. Waffle Love you. Okay, hold on. So yeah, their brick and mortar place looks like. Okay, wait. The truck is based out of. Okay, so it's actually not a restaurant anymore. It's a truck over here. So apparently, yeah. I'll be damned. Okay, so it actually is over here where I live, but it's actually in the form of a truck, and I just have to intercept it. I just texted you the Belgium waffles. Okay, 1 second. Hang on, let me. That's the annoying thing about having my phone, using my phone for. Hang on. For text messages, because I'm still using it for my face tracking. Okay. Hold on. Mom sent me a pretty bomb diggity image of waffles. So, hang on. I'm gonna post that to the Discord. So these waffles were from. These were actually from Belgium. Real Belgian waffles. Okay. So 1 second. Okay. So I just posted to the Discord under the under lounge. So apparently this was from a friend from Mom that actually these are real Belgium waffles. These are legit Belgium waffles. Freaking look at this thing. And this is oh my god. It's just mwah. I want this. The M&Ms, is that looks like oh my god. There's so much here. There's so much. Oh god. I want them all. I don't care. I don't care if I go back to 200 pounds. I am having every one of these. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Incoming ad break. Alright, snooze that. 1 second. Oh. It looks so good, but so decadent. I want it. I have to go to Belgium now. Me too. I have to go to Belgium and Netherlands. Actually, Belgium and the Netherlands are actually pretty close to each other. So yeah, they're pretty much next door neighbors. Yeah. And I just need to model one more thing with this guy, and then we'll call it done. So yes, mesh cube. So for this little detail, I'm gonna cheat it a little bit. Ooh. There. Modifier, generate array. 1.2. They actually are pretty close to each other. Let's try 12. Yeah, how about this? 1.8. And then I'll duplicate this thing. Get rid of that. And this guy... Oh, 1 second. Get rid of that side of the face. Unwrap. Okay. $45. I need to arrange it to the center, like so. Yeah, and I just want it to sit on this little corner out here. And I want to select this face, and I'm going to set it to normal, and then we'll pull it out, just like so. More. And now... No, layout, closest. Put that there. And I'm just going to unwrap this guy here. Like that. Transformations. And then we're going to mirror this guy all around here. Yeah. Try to get it close. $1.75. 1.74. That looks closer. Okay. Yes. There we go. Actually, I think these actually need to expand out a little bit further. Yeah, watch this. How about 0.1, 0.05? Yeah. Whoops. 0.05. There. Pull that out. Down. Okay. Hey. Why hasn't it not rained? I don't know. I'm going to separate the lantern part so that I can... Oh. And separate the under part of the roof. Global. And just pull this down. Pull that up there. Yeah, that's it. Can I get this guy? All right. Yeah, that has more character to it. I know I haven't even UV mapped this thing yet, but yeah, this I like this already. This will be fun to upload. This will be a lot of fun to upload, honestly. Do you need the grid in the window? Honestly, I think I can. I think I can get away with a texture for that. So I won't get too. I won't get too bogged down with that because then I really don't want to model this lotus flower thing because I already have a texture for that. I could get away with that using a height map or normal map. So I'm honestly not too concerned about that. Cool. All the images I looked up are a plain grid, very simple. Well, tonight is going to be hard, uh, and this is going to be a vicious cycle for a while. Yeah, it's always difficult. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. I just want you to know it's going to be okay with what you're going through. It's always hard. Yeah. Yeah, I think I like that better. Save. All right. All right, let's do this. Um, how do I want to map this guy? Yeah, let's get that up there. While I'm going to bed. Good night, Patch. You have a good night, Mom. I love you. Go all the way up here. Unwrap this. I'll see you in the morning. This was a great stream. Thank you. I had a good time too. I think this turned out pretty good. Yeah, I'm feeling really good about this one. Yeah, I think I only need one cut right here. Then we need the lantern faces. I want Yeah, because I want that to be its own. That's going to be an emissive texture, so I want that on its own island. Those faces can go away along the top and the bottom. Oh, also, yeah, also this can go up. Oh, it's I've actually just noticed that this is actually uneven. There we go. There we go. There. Here we go. Get rid of that face. Unwrap. I kind of want to see how this one unwraps, because I feel like that could actually be a flat thing, but yeah, we'll see. I've already unwrapped the squares, so I'll go ahead and apply the modifiers. Combine them together. Looks good. Unwrap this. Up here. Up here. Yeah, get rid of those faces. Since they all kind of intersect with one another, they don't really need to provide any texture data to them, so they're just kind of, yeah. I just don't want them in my way. Here. And then for the onion top, there. UV editing over here. Continue. What is this guy? Oh, I see. Yeah, that's the cube here. Unwrap. Oh, I see what. Okay, I thought the seam isn't complete. No, come on. There we go. Okay, that's better. Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna get rid of the top and bottom parts of the bevel on that lantern, because I think it'll help the UVs, and it will also make my life a little bit easier. Lazier, but easier. Which is what we kind of want, isn't it? There we go. There. Ooh, what happened to this thing? How did that get unwrapped so badly? Good. That's our roof and the underside. That's the side of our roof here. Let's go ahead and divide these up into 4 pieces, because that'll be... yeah, that'll make that easier. And then there's this thing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, let's just go ahead and divide those 2 up. Just not those. And this guy? Okay, there's the that goes to this this top side here, this little pedestal. There. Oh, that's the side of the roof. Okay. Ooh. Owie. Oh, my butt. Okay. There we go. Yeah, resetting the transforms kind of helped this guy. But then there's this thing. Oh, you know what actually might help me? Let's divide this thing up along the inside. Do it like this. Select. Similar. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's not enough. There we go. But now all of those faces are separated, which is not nice. I'll keep the one in the bottom right corner. Unmark. Unwrap. Better. Quadrify. What is this? Is that... Oh, that's one of those squares. Oh, shoot. Okay. I kind of messed that up, didn't I? Yeah, that's better. Yeah, that should have been like that. Of course, now I feel like an idiot for thinking like that, because I guess... Happens to the best of us. I unwrapped them, but here I was thinking it would have been... That was sufficient, but it just wasn't. Maybe I was just tired. I don't know. All the way around. Dook dook. You are not an idiot. Oh. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I am way too used to disrespecting myself, especially when I'm tired. Mr. Patch coming in with the, coming in clutch with that positivity save there. I have good friends. I have really good friends. And who do you belong to? Oh, I see. Unmark that. There we go. I am an idiot anyways. No, you're not. No, you're not. Don't say that. If I can't say that about me, you can't say that about yourself. Deal? No. No, not That's the damn truth. Okay? There's a difference between being young and being stupid. You're not stupid. Okay? Don't talk like that too bad. I'll judge yourself. Then you'll end up like me, having a very low self-confidence. I don't want that. I grab myself some tea. What if I don't agree? That's fine. It's something that you just have to discover on your own. Sometimes I don't agree, and that's okay. We find our way. That is our destiny. This is the way it is. You may not see it. That's okay. You will see it in time. And heck, you might even look back at certain points in your life, in your future. You may look back, like I did, like I do sometimes, where I go, man, why did I think that? Or why did I do things that way? Or why did I talk to that person in this manner when, et cetera, et cetera. And it's not really worth dwelling on that because you were still learning. Yes, you acted like an idiot back then, but you were, you were still figuring shit out. And that's okay. When did you become so wise? Because I'm halfway to 70, remember? Because I'm halfway to 70. I know what... Oh my god. But watch. I'll right after this. I'll get back to your regular programming where I'm still completely absent-minded and I can't really figure out what I need to say. I'll still go back right after this. I'll still immediately go back to Rune. I'm edging Starforge. You use that positivity. I didn't think that was possible. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. I'm gonna grab these 4 guys over here. Quadrify. There. Average the scales. Pack them up. Yeah. Here we go. And then I want these 2. There should be another... Yeah, there you are. And I need 1 more. There should be 1 more for the roof line. If I can find it. There it is. Okay. I'm going to have to go to bed pretty soon. Yeah, I feel that. I might have to do the same thing, honestly. I'm just going to finish up this UV map, and then I'll probably call it. Here's what I'll do. Yeah, face, UV. I'm going to cheat this one. I'm going to project from view, just like this. I'm going to select the edge. Or, yeah, right along here. Scale that in. And then scale this back out. Average the scale again. Pack. Yes. All right. I think these guys, I'd want these. I think I want some of these. Let's get all these vertical faces to go the same direction. So I want these to be horizontal instead of facing upward like this. No. Disable rotation. Here we go. I want to stack these guys on top of each other. Vertex, closest. Here we go. Turn on checker, just to make sure everything on those faces are facing upright. Because it's going to be really important that they're facing the same direction here. There. Pull that out to be really big so that they, yeah, these will all be tiled. Give that a nice and big detailed space so that we get a really, really nice UV out of that. Really nice texel space. Make the most of our maps here. And then I want to Control I, pack to others. Remove the checker nodes. Yeah. Oh, actually, I also want to rotate this guy. Deselect those. Nope. Pack to others, please. Here we go. Yeah. There we go. Cool. Okay. Under the furniture group, I want to add a new collection. I'll call this one Lantern. Drag all this stuff into here. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and Control J this stuff right here. Get rid of that collection. And then I'm going to export this FBX. Rune presets. Crimson Moon Club. A Unity. Crimson Moon Club. Assets. Rune. Mesh. Lantern. And there it is. Yeah, look at that. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do something here. Crimson Moon. I'm going to, yeah, change the children. I'll turn that off. And then over here, back in Blender, I'm gonna turn this off. Get rid of that stairs. Background. Floor. Yeah, I want to take all of these stone steps inside of this collection. I want to throw them into one collection right there. Okay. Yeah, grab all this stuff. Directory. Assets. Accept. Oh, whoopsie. Okay, so I got the directory. That's there. Prefix, suffix. I don't really need that right now. Format. FBX. Collections. Limit to selected. Rune preset. Oh, I should probably have these two here. I should probably have these two, huh? Exported 7 files. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. I see. Whoopsie. Okay. I want to select all the objects in the stone path. All transforms. Apply to multi-user object like couch. What are you talking about? Oh, is it because it's an instance? Or world properties? Oh, I see. Okay. Okay. Couch 6 and Couch 602. It really doesn't like those, huh? Okay, that's there. Looks good. There's our stones. Oh, that's our old one. We don't really need that anymore, do we? There. Don't need that. Temple. And the Torii Gate. I'm kind of sad that I couldn't get to the Torii Gate today, but oh well. And then the lantern. I'll kind of have to play with the position of the lantern with the couches, but I think he said he wanted the lanterns to be at least somewhat behind the couch. Let's see here. Yeah, he wanted the lanterns just basically off and to the left of the couch like this. So I'll need to play with the distance of this thing. Yeah, like the distance and how far back the couch actually comes. I think he also mentioned I could probably have it in here, maybe. We'll see. Maybe it could be like on a rock or something. I don't know. Well, Ooh. I don't know why this one is sticking up. The others, yeah, some of these are actually kind of inconsistent with each other. Some of these are higher than the others, and it's just, yeah, they're not all level. Odd. Very odd. Well, that's okay. Materials. Ocean. Ah, okay. There we are. Hide that. Okay. I'll save this for now, and then, yeah, we'll continue this on tomorrow. But, I think I'll post some screenshots and see if I can get a little bit of a better answer or some opinions on the placement of the lanterns. But otherwise, yeah, we're off to a really nice start. I'm really glad I kind of took my time sculpting these things. They actually look pretty nice. Okay. Yeah, this is going to look pretty cool. I have a good feeling about this. So we've got the lanterns. We still need to model the couches. We still need to model the Torii gate, and maybe even finish modeling the stage area with like this little planter that kind of goes around the perimeter of our DJ booth. We still have a staff room and such, but yeah, let's go ahead and look at my checklist here, over here. Done. Oh, place lantern statues teleporting directly behind the couches. Okay, that's what the notes say. So directly behind the couches. So there. 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 This one also needs to curve around this little section here. So this guy, yeah, we'll have one here and one over here. And then we'll mirror those over later, but for now we have a good start. I'm gonna save this, and then I'm gonna save this, and let's find somebody to raid. Pass on the good vibes. Can anybody find me somebody to raid? Okay. Oh, Tomu was on. Let's see here. Tomu Amari, Katie, Onigiri. Oh, Nessavart. Let's see here. Nessavart. Let's see here. Oh, whoopsie. Nope, that was another stream. I'm sorry. All right. I'm not sure what this person is doing. Okay, yeah, they're just doing a just chat stream. So let's help them out. They have a nice VTuber. They seem like that. Yeah, it seems like a nice place. Let's do that. Glossghoul, someone new. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and giving me another chance, because I know I basically ended up taking last week off for a few reasons, but I'm feeling really good today. I'll do my best to be on tomorrow since I missed yesterday. I had to kind of ferry my girlfriend around to the airport, but yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow, and then after that we'll be back to our regular programming schedule. So Tuesdays, and then Thursday, Fridays at 6:30 p.m. Pacific time. So let's go ahead and raid this person, pass on the good vibes, and then I will see you tomorrow. Thanks! Bye!